Today we are going to learn about how to change assertive sentence to exclamatory. In our last class we learned assertive to interrogative, but in this session we will learn something different, that is assertive to exclamatory. But before we are going to do that, we have to know what is assertive sentence and what is exclamatory sentence. So let's start. Here you can see assertive sentence tells information or states a fact, ends with period. That means assertive sentence means it can be affirmative or it can be negative, that doesn't matter. It tells something information, something about tells something about someone. That's all. It's a very simple sentence. For example, you can see David is a very great cricketer. David is a very great cricketer. That is a very simple question and it's also affirmative, right? And it tells what is David. That means how is David or what is David. David is cricketer, and on the other hand David is a great cricketer. Now here is example of exclamatory sentence. First, what is exclamatory sentence? Exclamatory sentence expresses strong emotion or feelings. Ends with exclamation mark. The first one is that expresses strong emotions. The emotions can be sad, can be happy, or can be other things, right? So that is the expression of emotion. And the obviously exclamatory sentence ends with exclamatory mark. For example, what a great cricketer David is. What a great cricketer David is. So here is the expression of something. What a great. That means it is expression of joy, or you can say expression of wonder. So here is exclamatory sentence. So this one is assertive sentence, that is David is a very great cricketer, and the another is what a great cricketer David is. Now we are start the rules. To start with rules, we have to know about these three steps. Yes, these three steps. It's very easy and it will help you to make the transformation. The first step is move, and second one is remove, and third step is add. So now we are going to discuss about these three steps. So here you go. At first, look at the picture very carefully. The first step, remove. What do you mean by remove? We have to omit this sentence or we have to remove this sentence? What is that? Okay, let me explain. Remove means you have to divide a sentence in two parts that I have done here. David is a great cricketer. So here David is one part and a great cricketer is part 2. That means it's kind of imaginary. You don't need to divide this sentence in your exam copy. Just it's for your remember, or it's just for you make you the learn very easy. That's why. So at first I make this sentence in two sections, section 1 and section 2. Section 1 is David is, and section 2 is a great cricketer. So this step remove means the first section will go to the end section. That means the second section will come first and the one section will go to the end. Right below I have done it. A great cricketer David is. That means we exchange the part of this sentence. First will go last and the second will come first. That's it. And now turn to step 2, that is remove. What do you mean by remove? Yeah, it's remove means adverb. In sentence, if there is adverb, you have to remove it. So here you go. Adverb very. If there is very word, then remove it. It doesn't mean that you only just remove very. You have to remove adverb. Adverb can be anything. Very, extremely, rarely, blah 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 blah. There are lots of examples. You have to identify which is adverb and then remove it. Okay, you just need to remove the adverb, not adjective. not adjective. You have to remove only adverb. So at first distinguish between what is adverb and what is adjective. So remove the adjective one. So here we find very is a adverb. So definitely we have to remove it. So look at the example. David is a very good player. Like the first one, we have to make this sentence in two sections, dividing this sentence in two sections. David is, and the other section is a very good player. But in second section, a very good player, we have to remove the adverb. I put a cross here. That's why that's for your easy understanding. And then we follow the step 1, that is a very good player David is. That means exchange of the portion, or you can say part. And now the second step is remove very. So David, a good player David is. A good player David is. So here there is no very, there is no adverb, and obviously we exchange the portion. Now step 3, add how or what. That means here in this step we have to add how or what. For example, David is a great cricketer. What a great cricketer David is. Just look at the previous steps. The last second portion comes the first, and the first section, or you can say first portion, go to the end. In this section. So here we first add what here. Let me clear one thing. In step 1, I'm telling you to add what or how. This is the first thing that you have to do when you going to exchange an assertive sentence to exclamatory. So in exclamatory sentence, what and how is the very important word. So you have to put it in the first of the sentence. So here I put it here first what, and then we put this second portion, that is, or you can say second part, a great cricketer. Look at here, a great cricketer. Then we put the first portion, which is David is. So what a great cricketer David is. And please girls, make it in mind, or you can say just put it in mind, that you have to give a exclamatory mark at the end of the section. David is, there is a exclamation marks, that you can say exclamatory marks or exclamation mark. বাংলা যেটাকে বলে বিস্ময়সূচক, ঠিক আছে, বিস্ময়সূচক বা অবাক করার যেটা, সেই মার্কটা তোমাদের দিতে হবে. So don't forget to put it here. So girls, again look at the example here. In my previous video we have learned about 3 steps, right? Now we are going to use this 3 steps in these sentences. Now look at the first example. It is a very beautiful flower. Again we divide this sentence in 2 sections. In section 1, that is in blue color, it is section 1, and now then the green color is section 2, a very beautiful flower. Please remember the step 3. What was the first step? First step was move. That means we have to exchange the portion of the sentence. That means second part will come first and the first part will go last. So it is a very beautiful flower. So look at the second sentence. A beautiful flower it is. And obviously remember the step 2 where we have to remove the word very. So in this second sentence there is no very. And then the third step was we have to add what or how. So first we put what in the first of the sentence. Then the last portion, that is a beautiful bird. Obviously here very will not come. A very beautiful flower, and then the first section will go to the last, that is it is. So what is the input? It is a very beautiful bird. What a beautiful bird it is. Now look at this second one. He earns a big amount of money to live in luxury. So this sentence is bigger than the first one, and that means it's quite big. And for this we have to make it in 3 sections. The first section written in blue color, he earns, and the second portion is written in green color, that is a big amount of money, and the third one is in you can say bright or orange color, that is to live in luxury. And look at and very carefully, girl, to live in luxury, it is obviously a part of a sentence, and this sentence start with we can say it's sentence, it's a part. This part start with to. To is a preposition. That means if you in a sentence there is a preposition, then that part will be say prepositional part. So this part will never change. I mean, they will never interchange with anyone. So there will be constant. So it will be constant. So first, as the rules, we have to put what or how at the first of the sentence. So here we put what. Then obviously we have to bring up the second part of the sentence, that is a big amount of money. A big amount of money. And the first section, or you can say first part, will go to the next of the two, that is he earns. So what a big amount of money he earns. Here we do not find any adverb, very or anything, so you don't think about it. So first what, and then the second portion, a big amount of money, and the first portion he earns, and then the last one, that is to live in the luxury. And obviously there is a exclamatory mark. So now it is clear for you. So have a look of these examples. So girls, let's start with rule 1. First, what or how plus adjective plus subject plus noun plus verb plus extinction. There is a note. অ্যাডজেক্টিভের পূর্বে এ থাকলে ওয়াটে বসে, আর এ না থাকলে হাউ বসে। তা মানে হচ্ছে কি, যদি অ্যাডজেক্টিভ থাকে, অর্থাৎ যদি তুমি আর্টিকেল এ দেখো, তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা ওয়াট নিয়ে আসবো, আর যদি কোনো আর্টিকেল না থাকলে সেক্ষেত্রে হাউ নিয়ে আসবো। যদি এই রুলসটা সব ক্ষেত্রে যায় না, অনেক সময় দেখা যায় আর্টিকেল না থাকলেও ওয়াট বসতে পারে। সো অ্যাজ এ মোস্ট অফ টাইম আর কি ওয়াট বসে আর কি, যদি আর্টিকেল এ থাকে, আর না হলে হাউ বসে। নাও গো উইথ দি এক্সাম্পল। অ্যাসার্টিভ, ইট ইজ আ ভেরি বিউটিফুল প্লেস। সো অ্যাজ দ্য রুলস উই হ্যাভ টু write what. So what, and the second portion, that is a very beautiful place, as we did in the steps, right? The second portion is a very beautiful place, but we have to remove the adverb very. In the second step we learned that there will be no adverb in this section, so we have to remove it. So we remove the very, and the rest of the part is a beautiful place. So what a beautiful place, then the first portion will go the last, that is it is. So it is a very beautiful place. What a beautiful place it is. So girls, 2, assertive sentence এ wish থাকলে exclamatory শুরুতে if or had হয়. That means if there is a word wish in an assertive sentence, then instead of wish we have to write if or had. Remember one thing, the sentence start with like this: I wish I had a wings of a bird. That means wish is not alone here. I wish, you wish, they wish. Basically I wish is the common word. That means if you find I wish in a sentence of assertive, then the I wish will remove, and then instead of that we write if or had in the place. So look at the example. I wish I had the wings of bird. We can obviously write if or had. Any one is correct. That means you don't need to worry about it. So first we remove the I wish section, and then instead of that we put had there. Had I the wings of the bird. Had I the wings of the bird. The second or you can write if I had the wings of the bird. This second one is, I think, very easy for you. The second rule actually, that means if you write if there, then it will be very easy for you instead of writing had. So please follow the second one, that means or one. If I had the wings of a bird, that means I wish is replaced by the if, and then we write the same thing as the writing before, that is I had the wings of a bird. That means in this portion there will be no change. The change will be happened in the first one, that is I wish will remove instead of I wish we write if and then write the rest of the sentence. If I had the wings of bird. Now rule 3, অ্যাসার্টিভ সেন্টেন্সে ডিজায়ার থাকলে এক্সক্লেমেটরি সেন্টেন্স করার সময় শুরুতে ওহ দ্যাট ইত্যাদি বসে। That means if you find expression like desire, I desire, then you can write there oh what or oh what. For example, I desire I were young again. Yes, I obviously desire that. I also desire like this. The exclamatory sentence is oh that I were young again. Oh that I were young again. Before the rule like the rule 2, I wish I were a bird. Have you remembered that? Here the same thing will happen, that is I desire will remove. That means I desire will removed by the oh that. So oh that I were young again. And definitely don't forget to write the exclamation mark.